This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework, AP Physics, Homework 5.2, question number 3. In an arcade game, a 0.097 kilogram disc, well that must be the mass, is 0.097 kilograms, is shot across a frictionless horizontal surface by compressing it against a spring and releasing it. So what I've got is I've got this frictionless horizontal surface, I've got a disc that is pushed against a spring compressing it by some amount. And then that little disc there is going to go flying off when I release the spring, and it's going to have some velocity over here once I release it. If the spring has a spring constant of 187 newtons per meter, so my K is 187 newtons per meter, and is compressed from its equilibrium position by 4 centimeters, so I know that my compression, my X, is 4 centimeters. Find the speed with which the disk slides across the surface. So I'm going to look for that velocity. Well, 4 centimeters is 0.04 meters. So what happens here is I have got this one spot here where I need to know the energy, and this one spot here where I need to know the energy, because this is all about conservation of energy. So over here, I'm going to ask, it's all on the same level, so potential energy is not going to play a role, potential energy, gravity. But I can say, can it fall? No, it's on the table. Can it fall? No, it's on the table. So that's going to be the same. But over here, I've got a compressed spring, and it's not moving. So I've got some potential energy in the spring over here. Over here, the spring is no longer compressed, but now it's going to be kinetic energy of motion. So this is going to be my kinetic energy. So my potential energy in the spring beforehand is going to equal my kinetic energy after. So I could write before and after. So my TME before is going to be my TME after. Or as we say in the AP Physics world, we say energy is conserved. And that will get you a point on the AP exam. So now my potential energy in the spring before is going to equal my kinetic energy after. So I've got 1/2 kx squared equals 1/2 mv squared. And now I've got all my variables to plug in. So that's 1/2 my spring constant of 187, my x of 0.04 squared equals 1/2 my mass, which is 0.097 kilograms. So that's 0.097 kilograms, times my velocity squared, so that's v squared. So now I'm ready to plug in, solve, and solve for my velocity.